player who announced himself to the cricketing world with a century on his ODI debut. A talent so immense that MS Dhoni himself declared he'd become India's opener across all three formats. Add to that Brian Lara calling him his favorite player to watch, and Dale Steyn admitting he posed the biggest challenge to his bowling. Who are we talking about? KL Rahul, a name that once symbolized elegance, technique, and a bright future for Indian cricket. But here's the twist. The same KL Rahul, once touted as India's next captain, is now struggling to even secure a spot in the team. The player who earned the nickname Next Rahul Dravid now finds himself at the center of heated debates. Is he overrated, or is he an underrated gem caught in the storm of expectations? In today's video, we unravel the journey of KL Rahul, a cricketer who started as a superstar in the making but is now fighting to hold on to his place in the squad. Where did it go wrong? Was it Rahul, or was it something or someone else?
Rahul wants to. 600 for KL Rahul in one-day international cricket.
Let's take a trip down memory lane to find out. Rahul's cricketing story began long before he picked up a bat. At just 10 years old, his destiny was set, literally. His father, a die-hard fan of Sunil Gavaskar, named him after Gavaskar's son. Only later did he realize Gavaskar's son was actually named Rohit, not Rahul. From then on, young Rahul's focus was crystal clear. Cricket was his calling. By 2010, he was representing Karnataka in domestic cricket, showcasing glimpses of his brilliance. His performances didn't go unnoticed, earning him a spot in India's under-19 team. But Rahul wasn't just another junior cricketer. He made heads turn in the 2014-15 Duleep Trophy when he smashed centuries in both innings for South Zone, putting the selectors on high alert. The result? A call-up to the Indian squad for the Tour of Australia. And as if that wasn't enough, the IPL came calling the previous year, 2013, with Royal Challengers Bangalore, RCB, signing him as a wicket-keeper batsman. Rahul's potential was undeniable, but his journey wasn't without its hurdles. It was December 26, 2014. The iconic Boxing Day test at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. KL Rahul made his test debut, stepping in for an injured Rohit Sharma. Expectations were sky high, but his performance? Not so much. He scored just 3 runs in the first innings and 1 in the second, a nightmare start for any player. For most, this would have been the end of the road. But Rahul wasn't like most players. In the very next match, with Shikhar Dhawan unavailable, Rahul opened the innings. What followed was nothing short of a redemption arc. An incredible 110-run knock that silenced every critic and proved he belonged on the international stage. KL Rahul had arrived, and the world took notice. But was this the beginning of an era of dominance? Or was it the calm before the storm? Stick around as we dig deeper into his highs, lows, and everything in between.
I thought they both played so well off the Trent Bridge.
KL Rahul's classical test innings made one thing clear: India had found a long-term opening batsman ready to dominate for years to come. After his test debut, the year 2016 marked a turning point in his career. Rahul's stunning IPL performances earned him a place in India's ODI and T20 squads. On June 11, 2016, Rahul etched his name in history by scoring a century on ODI debut against Zimbabwe, becoming the first Indian to achieve this milestone. As if that wasn't enough, he debuted in T20 cricket during the same series. Within just 2 years, Rahul had become India's all-format player, solidifying his place among the brightest young talents in international cricket. But there was a catch. Despite his potential as an opener, the established duo of Rohit Sharma and Shikhar Dhawan left limited opportunities for him in white ball cricket. Yet, Rahul adapted brilliantly. In a T20 match against the West Indies, batting at number 4, he smashed a century, becoming only the third Indian to score centuries in all 3 formats, and he did it in just 20 innings. A feat of this magnitude put him in elite company. The year 2016 truly belonged to KL Rahul. Across 15 international matches, he amassed 914 runs at a jaw-dropping average of 76.1, with 4 centuries. By the end of the year, he was a regular in India's playing 11, receiving admiration for his elegance and consistency. But with great highs come unforeseen lows. In 2017, Rahul set a unique record in Test cricket, scoring 7 consecutive half-centuries, a feat no other Indian had achieved. Just as he was cementing his legacy, injuries forced him to miss the entire IPL season that year.
It was so close to a good start. He's straight down the leg side.
The setback, however, only made Rahul hungrier. In the 2018 IPL, now playing for Kings 11 Punjab, he made a thunderous comeback. In the season opener against Delhi Daredevils, he smashed the fastest IPL 50 in just 14 balls, setting the tournament ablaze. By the end of the season, his tally of 659 runs confirmed his place among the league's most explosive batsmen. But then came a storm that changed everything. In early 2019, Rahul found himself at the center of a massive controversy. During an appearance on Koffee with Karan alongside Hardik Pandya, comments they made sparked outrage across the country. The backlash was immediate and severe. The case reached court, and the BCCI intervened, sending both players back from the Australia tour and imposing a temporary ban. For KL Rahul, this was the darkest chapter of his career, a moment when his entire cricketing journey was overshadowed by off-field actions. From breaking records to battling controversies, KL Rahul's journey has been anything but ordinary. But what came next? How did he bounce back from such a low point, and what does his future hold? Stay tuned as we explore the next chapter of KL Rahul's extraordinary story.
And it's only good news. Oh, look at that. That's the shot I was talking.
Everybody was criticizing about the pace of play. 32 of 30.
KL Rahul, a name that promised greatness but also sparked endless debates. His 2019 ODI World Cup campaign saw him rack up 361 runs, India's third highest tally. Yet, when it mattered most, the semi-final saw him falter, just like the rest of the batting lineup. From there, he transitioned into a more consistent opener, stepping up in Shikhar Dhawan's absence and being hailed as India's next big thing after Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. But with great expectations came a pressure cooker of scrutiny. Rahul wasn't just an IPL superstar, he was the guy. Over 500 runs every season, an orange cap to his name, and jaw-dropping consistency. But the World Cups? That's where the story turns bittersweet. In the 2021 T20 World Cup, he topped India's charts with 194 runs, but the clutch moments slipped away. The 2022 edition was worse, 128 runs in 6 matches and a swift exit from T20 cricket. Critics had their headlines ready. Does KL Rahul crack under pressure? Then came 2023. An injury sidelined him for 6 long months, leaving fans wondering if his best days were behind him. But Rahul isn't one to fade quietly. His century at the Asia Cup was a masterstroke, shutting down doubters and forcing his way back into the World Cup squad. And in the tournament, Rahul's bat did the talking, until the final. A sluggish 66 off 107 balls in a do-or-die match reignited the big match choker label. Suddenly, the highs of his comeback were forgotten. Here's the thing about KL Rahul. His talent isn't just undeniable, it's world-class. His stats in T20s and ODIs back it up. But big matches? That's the Achilles heel that critics love to target. Even his test average of 33.5 doesn't reflect the brilliance he's shown on occasion. Maybe it's the injuries. Maybe it's being the team's ultimate floater, batting wherever needed without a consistent role. Or maybe, just maybe, the world hasn't seen KL Rahul at his best yet. What do you think? Is Rahul a misunderstood genius, a victim of circumstance, or a player who just hasn't lived up to the hype? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as we continue to uncover the untold stories behind cricket's biggest names.
Safe as houses, it goes all the way. It's a top edge.
And gets plenty of it as well. Oh, met for half a dozen. KP.